guys, this is Stormouse03. Welcome back to my 12 Platinums of Christmas challenge. This is day 5, and hopefully gonna be Platinum number 5. Today is gonna be busy, and so I have decided to do one of my shorter games on the list, and that is AER Memories of Old. This is another kind of adventure game, I think, that was recommended to me by Mr. Iron Praetorian. He said that it was a pleasant little game, and so I have decided to try it out. Once again, it's another one of those ones that goes on sale all the time for pretty cheap, and those are really good for stuff like this, you know, where you're trying to do things on a budget and on a deadline and getting through things quickly, right? So you're not breaking the bank buying, you know, a bunch of games. So hopefully this will be good. I'm not 100% sure what this one is about. So let's get into it. As a recap of the rules for this, I am trying to pop a platinum on every day for all of the 11 days leading up to Christmas, and then again on Christmas Day for the 12th. And really the only qualification there is that I can't have started any of these games prior to the start of this challenge. So these are all games that I had not started yet as of 4 days ago. So it is currently 2:51 a.m. on December 18th. And I'm trying to squeak in a little bit of a head start on this one. I know it's not supposed to be very long, but I am also running on kind of a tight schedule today. So I'm trying to get in a little time before I go to bed and have stuff filling up my day. So here we go. And I'm going into this, I took a look at the trophies, but I'm not really following a guide for this. I'm only following a guide for the missable. And there's one missable in this, so I'm looking at that. It's like a person you have to talk to 3 times. But that's it. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to do this as kind of an experience, to experience it first. The first stop for every pilgrim is to visit Kara's shrine. So go on in, Auk. I will wait for you outside. Okie dokie. I am floating in the air. What happened here? What is that? That doesn't look good. That looks mean. Oh my. Oh, it's people. It's like spirits of people praying and such. Oh man. Okay, this place is collapsing. Oh. Probably we want to get out of here. Yep. Oh no. Okay. Get down here. This girl is much better at falling down than the guy in her eyes. She can fall about 600 times farther than he can. And there's our first trophy, light at the end of the tunnel. You made it out okay. Oh, this is an old person. We gotta have an old person voice. All right. Auk, you made it out okay. Thank the gods you're all right. What happened in there? I thought the worst when the cave collapsed. Just follow the kites to get there. Talk to Dana when you arrive. She'll tell you where to go next. Oh, at least I amuse myself. Yeah, this definitely feels like a much more basic game than some of the others that I've played recently. But that doesn't mean that it is bad, right? It doesn't mean that it'll be bad. Time will tell. I do like these little, like seeing the remnants of people who were here before. I think that that is pretty cool. We can transform when jumping. Well, I don't want to transform yet. I want to look at these people. Stop trying to boss me around, tutorial. Oh, wow. We can fly. Oh, God. Into a wall. Immediately flying into it. We once went to a super awesome place. It's up north and it's kind of snowy. With this huge statue. It's kind of broken, but still cool. And my name is Erin, so you know. She's cute. She's super excited. Looks like. Okay. And then we're going to use this one at the Sun Temple. And hey, nice, that opened up a space in the waterfall. That's cool. Now we can head in there. And look at that fox. Hello, little wanderer. You took your time. Were you perhaps led astray? Or just followed by the slow one? So here we are, back in AER, with its Lego graphics. This is what this reminds me of. It looks like a Lego set to me, which it makes it kind of fun to me. We've had several problems with this game and this, well, not with the game, with me. So, firstly, I realized last night that half of the time I was recording, it wasn't recording my voice, which is fantastic. And then today, I woke up with a stomach bug. So we're over halfway into the day, and I finally feel all right. I had to cancel my work for today, which means I'll probably have to make that up later in the week. But that's later in the week problems. Right now, I want to focus on trying to get this game done I like the music here. That was a little jam. I do like the little dialogue here. It's, it's simple, but I like that they've color coded things. The green are places and places in your quest, and then they have people in blue, and then they have other like secondary places, I think, in red. That's a nice like visual distinction for you to know what's important. And I like that they give you directions, and like this map is small enough that you can follow those directions. Oh, it's northeast of here and it's east of there. And you don't get lost, and you don't necessarily need a quest marker. I think that's kind of cool. You have so much better control. That's a big deer. Check it out. Great Spirit of the woods, hear our prayers. Guide us safely to she who has been entrusted in your ways and the ways of old. It's a deer spirit. And a trophy, antlers of stone. I know that there are lots of things to find in the world, so we'll see how many of those we actually manage to locate by the end here. Gosh, again, I almost missed that one. And now... Okay. Oh no! This is the bottom one again. Dang it! Home was around here as well. What's this? Ooh, it's a big crane. And wings of stone. Nice. Mm-hmm. Too terrorizing. Okay, door's open now. And last one. We've found a fortune. There are multiple pockets of AER below. Loads more than we had anticipated. So yeah, that's the first reference to whatever AER is, which seems like it's a mineral or an ore or a resource, like a power source, perhaps for these people creating their great machines of war and ambition. Heed my word, little human. Will you be able to find the last fragment before the void does? For myself, I claim the deep sleep and leave my concerns to you. I am free. Yep, got our second piece. Ooh, it's the void. You can tell by the big V. Knowledge for power. Sweet. Huh. Condor Condo. It's a bird shrine. Sweet. Sweet. So we found that. That's great. Good news. Nice. Tales of Stone. It's the fox statue. Sweet. This is the protector that my father and his father before him asked guidance of. That was before the God King protected us. Oh, the God King. Screw him. He sucks. Alright, where are we? We need to head south again. Which means, of course, I'm going north. Oop, found memorial. This is the battlefield. For sure. And it sounds like from those texts and stuff that these birds and things, they were flying machines that the people had created to wage war. Check it out. I think I know what this is. Yes, an uninvited guest. We found the Crab Island. Ha ha ha. Nice. Uh-oh. That's not good. I think I messed that up. Shoot. That's not good. I thought that it was after that temple. But it should have been after getting the key to the second temple. Oh, crap. Well, there's one trophy I was forgetting about, but I think this is it. Nice. Ripples on the surface. In the well. Ay, 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 ay. That sucks. That we're gonna have to replay this game. Because we missed that one interaction. Ooh, there's some bones. In the belly of the beast. Yeah, bones of an old beast. What do we think this skeleton is? Some kind of a large dinosaur? It almost looked like a mosasaurus or something. Mosasaur? Something like that, like a giant fish or a giant dinosaur thing is what it looks like to me. That's interesting. Alright. It's a big old bear. Attuned to the spirits. Oh, okay. I guess we already found the deer because Leafla was in her place where we got the key. Great. What do we do? What do we do? Oh. Okay. So we're ringing some bells. That's what we're doing. All right. Nice. Cartographer discovered the roof of the world. So this is our last location. Yep. abyss. Ba from the past. It's like a mammoth thing trapped in the ice. Alright. Sweet. Well, that's that. Why? Why do you suck? Why do you suck at jumping on things? Okay, come on now. This is actually killing me. Okay, wait. Hold on. There's a pattern. And it flashed. Okay, there's a pattern over there too. Alright, I knew there had to be something with this. Okay. Now we need this one. And then this one. Great, and the door opened. Okay. Trying to light all of those things up at once was a futile endeavor. Good. Ooh, look at this spirit. Like a big blue whale. It's got the like whale song too. It's great. All right. That is Mausoleum of Ice. That was a pretty cool one. All right. So I've done a good bit of exploring, and I think I have most of the trophies here, actually. Yeah, 16 out of 21. And so there's only 2 things that I didn't find. So I think I'm going to look those up, since I have been all over the map at this point. The Tear. Gaze into the abyss. Alright. So that is the cult. So, oh, they're just gazing up at that, huh? Because they think it looks like something, or... Because it kind of looks like a bird. Interesting. All right. Wonderful. Masterful. Masterful there, little mouse. But funny enough, I don't blame the controls, because I think that was me. The controls are actually all right. This is where we are supposed to be going. Yep, written in stone. Gardas told me that the mountains in the north were falling apart. You shouldn't believe such rumors, Dalius. Yeah, I do like all these bits of history. I think that's a pretty cool way to do the world building. But now we are on to the final part of this quest. It is nice how you were really able to find everything just by directions and the things that you needed to interact with being lit up. That is cool. Here we go, the Creator's Shrine. Ooh, what did we do? Equilibrium. Well, that is disappointing that we missed that one because it was after the second key and not the second shrine. But we're gonna have to start it over. Hopefully I can speedrun this, which I have looked up, so should, in theory, be easy to find. She's supposed to be hiding behind a bush. Yep. Right over there. I see you. There we go. Hide and seek. And Pilgrim, the Platinum Trophy. Ugh, so that cost me about 40 minutes to have to go back through the first about half of this game. But there we go. We finally did it. So that was AER Memories of Old. A pretty simple, straightforward little adventure game. Graphics were very simplistic, but I liked the color palette and I liked the flight mechanics a lot. I think that that really helped make this more than just sort of your standard little adventure Zelda, old school Zelda style game, where you're just kind of going around doing some pretty simple platforming, some pretty straightforward puzzle solving, collecting the pieces of the thing that you need to be able to do the thing at the end. You didn't even have any type of like combat. So unlike something like Zelda, there was no combat, there was no bosses, you know. It was basically just sort of traversing the map, solving a few light puzzles, doing a little bit of platforming, and flying around. And the flight mechanics actually are what I think make this game interesting rather than just being sort of generic. I thought the flight mechanics were quite good, and having these little islands in the sky gave it a nice aesthetic that's pretty different from other things that I've played. So I liked that. You know, as I said, the graphics kind of look a little bit like Lego bricks to me. Not blocky, but, you know, some of the things that you might build with Lego bricks. So that's kind of how it looks to me. Definitely you can tell this is a smaller team with a lower budget, and they did the best they could with it, you know. The mechanics worked, and it was simple and it was straightforward. I'll say that this is probably my least favorite of the things that I've played so far, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad game. I think it was certainly worth playing, and for the buck or two that I paid for it, absolutely worth it. It took me a little bit longer than the estimated completion time. It took me probably about 5.5 hours, but 40 minutes of that was going back and replaying half the game because I missed out on that one missable trophy, even though I knew that it existed and I tried very hard to do it. I made the mistake of going back to try to see the girl after the second shrine instead of getting the second key to the second shrine. And so I missed it, and that was my bad. But not too long to go back and replay that stuff, not very taxing. So I was able to finish this one up. It's 6:02 p.m. on the 18th. And let's take a look at our trophies for this one. I'm really glad that I started it last night because I was really worried this morning when I woke up and was sick. And my thought was, oh God, if I'm sick all day, I don't know how I'm going to record and finish this thing. But with some, rest for half the day, I was able to feel good enough to tough it out. So started last night on the 18th. Well, it was today, I guess, early this morning at 3:01 a.m. Played for like an hour and a half, and then came back in the afternoon, and after a few hours finished this one up. And got our platinum number 5 Pilgrim on day 5 of the challenge. So we're reaching the halfway mark. I was worried about today, but I managed to get through it. The rest of this week is going to probably be the most taxing part of this because hopefully I'm not going to be sick anymore and I'm going to be working and trying to do the rest of these games that I have set up for myself. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that I'm not going to run into any more speed bumps along the way. But, that's how these things go. That's why it's a challenge, right? So the rest of this week should be the hardest part of this challenge, I'm imagining, because I am going to be working. Barring any more illness, I'm going to be working and also trying to do this at the same time. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll come in strong with day 6 tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this. I hope that you all are having a nice, happy, stress-free holiday season and lead up to Christmas. And I will see you tomorrow for day 6.